let's get to the second coming of Super Frank. Right? Frank Lampard brought in new manager bounce. Wolves 1, Chelsea 0. I have to say, what a goal that was to win that game. But by Nunes, incredible strike. You saw even like one of his own players was like, "What?"
Yeah, he put his hand in, he said, couldn't believe it. Oh my God.
Another defeat. I cannot believe what has been going on at Chelsea this season after they spent over £500 million on players, right? They are now sitting in 11th. They have lost, Chelsea this season have lost 11 games, drawn 9 and won 10.
You're getting
You've only won 10 games.
They've only won 10 games. They've lost more games than they've won, and they've nearly drawn as many games as they've won as well.
I've got another stat for you, just to add on. Erling Haaland has scored 30 goals. Chelsea has only scored 29.
One man has scored more than an entire team.
Mad.
I've got a stat for you too. This Chelsea team is the worst performing Chelsea team over 38 games since we moved from the 42. In 96, before I was born, that Chelsea team finished 11th on 50 points. This Chelsea team, 39 points. They're not going to hit 50 points.
Wow.
So I have literally pre-Roman, it's not even Roman banter anymore, because Chelsea before Roman had finished 3rd before, they'd finished 5th, they'd finished 6th. This Chelsea team is the worst performing Chelsea team since we changed the games.
And you paid for that as well. You paid for that as well. It's mad, that,
exactly. This is the ultimate catfishing right now. This is the ultimate catfish situation. We have sent the money over. We have sent the money over. Thousands of pounds. We've been promised.
No.
Sorry, millions. I'm trying to bring it back to reality. Sorry, millions.
Haven't you just lost $1 billion in like revenue or something?
Don't worry about that. We'll fix that. We got that. We know what we're gonna do with that one. There's sales to come.
Listen, Matisse, we were worried about your state of mind after the game at the weekend.
You just had a clip.
Let's see it again.
I want to leave. Please, just end it all now. I don't want to watch this. Kai Havertz is the best on earth. Bruv, getting choked up because the words are just coming out of my mouth, and I'm trying to stay calm.
Did you have a psychotic break?
I had a therapy session this morning. Literally on my channel right now. There is a therapy session. I mean, listen, this was meant to be vibes, so I thought I'd have a little sing-song in my watch-along.
I want you to explain something to me, right? The logic of bringing back Frank Lampard. Now,
PR.
This is my thoughts. My thoughts on it, and I'll get everybody else's thoughts on it. Chelsea, in the league. I just read out those stats and that horrible season's done. But you are still in the Champions League. Mm-hmm. You do still have a chance of winning the Champions League. No. You still have a team. Well, let me hear me out. You still have a team laden with star players, right? That if somebody came in and could get get a hold of them and just say, like, if I owned Chelsea, right? Thank God I don't. But
you probably made that job.
But if I owned Chelsea, I'd be saying to myself, right, league's done, it's over. European football top 4, that's finished, right? But if we win the Champions League, we'll be back in it next year, and we could still have an unbelievable season.
Robbie, they can't win the Champions League.
Hear me out now. Hear me out now. And I'm like, we've got unbelievable players. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and go out there and find a manager. And
they don't have unbelievable players.
Let me say, find a manager and just say to him, listen, 5 games to win the Champions League. Just give it everything on that.
Robbie, don't say.
First of all, you give yourself a chance at least.
Robbie, I'm getting PTSD from the fact that you said we're going to give everything, because that's what Potter used to say. Okay, the boys gave everything constantly.
That's why you need a proper manager.
But the thing is,
that's why you need a proper manager, Matisse.
They have us. The bookmakers have us bottom favourites for a reason. The pathway is.
It's a cup.
Ancelotti, Tuchel, Pep.
It's a cup.
It's a cup we're not going to win.
It's a cup.
And even if you hire... So one of the options was Enrique, who did the treble.
Bayern want to win the Champions League, they bought in Tuchel.
That's all well and good. But Bayern Munich weren't 11th and on the longest run of not score. We scored 1 goal in February. February is meant to be the month of love, Valentine's Day. 1 goal, Robbie. Goal of the month, best goal. Most incredible goal, worst goal, same goal.
What's the point of bringing in Frank Lampard?
It's the same goal.
Why bring in Frank Lampard?
Our goal of the month, we're just watching it, just over and over again. The Player of the Year awards is cancelled. It's not happening. We're
Do
going
you
to do
not have a player of the month internal?
Well, what's the point? Give it to who? Give it to the groundskeeper. Oh, he got sacked as well.
Did he got sacked?
Maybe the grass was too long. Man City, Man City influence. Do you know what I mean? Who knows what's coming our way? The point is, we're not winning no Champions League, right? We're just in it as a participant, right? Participant. Real Madrid have scored 4 goals against Barcelona. They rested over the weekend. 4 goals against Barcelona in El Clasico to get to the Copa del Rey final. The game before, 6 goals. They've rested Modric. Valverde's punching people up. Do you think they're playing? Do you see what they did at Anfield?
Yeah.
They didn't even hear the noise.
First legs in Madrid.
They didn't even hear the noise.
This is another thing, right? Real Madrid, they're going to pay 2 of the worst English teams this season, Liverpool and Chelsea. Can someone just beat Real Madrid for us, please?
Nah.
Sick of Real Madrid.
Frank Lampard, Abby. Did that surprise you?
Honestly, nothing surprises me with Chelsea at the moment. I didn't really see the point of it. I get what Matisse is saying for a PR perspective. I just think it's another waste of money, whatever you're giving him for the...
It's not much. It's not much.
It's just
Community
bizarre.
service.
I mean, what is the point of having Frank Lampard there? He's again not going to win you the Champions League. Is he going to get you 40 points? Because he couldn't do that with Everton. So
the explanation I was told is, listen, they're trying to bide themselves time to pick the right person. They had Enrique fly to London, took him out for some breakfast, had a big interview, and then Nagelsmann is still on the list as well. And then there's a second list, but these are the top 2 favourites apparently. As long as, for me, the moment to be angry was sacking Tuchel and all of that moment and everything, because that was where we lost an elite manager and then we started playing games. For me, as long as they don't hire him permanently and they don't do a Ollie situation with Ferdinand and saying give him whatever he wants, which is not going to happen.
It won't because Lampard won't even go on a run.
Exactly, we're not even going to go on a run.
What if you got to the final of the Champions League with Frank?
Let me say this: he could, even if he wins the Champions League, you bow out then, just like Drogba did. Take that penalty and you leave. If he wins the Champions League, I still don't want him hired. So those questions you can get them out of the way now.
True.
If he wins the Champions League, you're not getting the Chelsea job based on 5 games. You're not doing it. It's not possible.
Right.
I need league consistency, and he's not going to get that. And even if he did, I still wouldn't hire him because I just know.
Tom Miller says he's a big Chelsea fan. He says, like our attack, I've got no troll comments. Mayha says Juventus had a 15-point deduction and still have more points than Chelsea with less games played. Wow. Chelsea are so bad, it's unreal, he goes. The Ridder says, beautiful stat for the beautiful Abby. Ericsson, 7 years at Spurs, 0 trophies. Ericsson, 7 months at United, 1 trophy. Let's go to United. A comfortable win for Manchester. They're on you, Abby.
He didn't even play in the final either. He's been injured last.
Harry Kane watching it all.
Oh yeah, by the way, Oil City says, Matisse, we're with you. Only beggars are jealous.
We're still rich.
When do you think you're going to get that 40 point? Because you only got...
Palace won as well, mate. Palace won.
I'm checking Crystal Palace's fixture list.
Palace won emphatically.
I am checking Crystal Palace's fixture list. They have 2 wins in a row.
I really want to find that clip from where you first said we're not far off 40 points. We just need to get it and see how
how long ago?
People think I was joking.
When did you actually say that?
2 months ago. People think I'm joking.
Only need 1 more point and you'll be there. You'll be there.
I want to find that clip.
When are we going to get it?
Top